What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Miami Heat. I've never rebuilt the Miami Heat, I believe, on my channel, so this is the first time rebuilding this team. And who we're going to rebuild this team around is Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's only 24 years old and still has a lot of potential. He's averaging a career high in real life, 22 points per game. And I believe he's only going to be getting better and better. He's still young, 24. He's not even in his prime yet, and he's averaging good numbers. Bam Adebayo, another young player in his prime who's absolutely phenomenal defender and offensive player. So these two are the ones we're going to be rebuilding the team around, which leaves out Jimmy Butler. Yep, we're going to be trading Jimmy Butler away. He's on an expiring contract, and he's probably going to want too much money for us to re-sign. Plus, he's 35 years old. He's past his prime. So we're going to start the video off with a banger trade for Jimmy Butler. Once I come across that trade, I'm going to make sure to show you guys. Obviously, we're going to have to change a lot of things for this team in order for us to be contenders. And obviously, the goal of this video is to win a championship. As I said, we're going to be starting off the video with a banger trade for Jimmy Butler. And as you guys can see, there's insane trade packages for Jimmy Butler. There's a few trades that caught my eye. One would be for Trae Young, but the problem here is Trae Young and Tyler Hero aren't the best defensive guards, so that would be a little liability for us. So we're not going to be pulling that off. I probably will be pushing Tyler Hero to be our starting point guard. So the other trade that caught my eye is this one with the New York Knicks, where we acquire Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. We get Karl-Anthony Towns since we do need a starting power forward. Nikola Jovic is a good three-point shooter, but he's not a good defender. So Karl-Anthony Towns could fill his spot, and we also get OG Anunoby. And on top of that, we get rid of Duncan Robinson's $20 million contract. And then we acquire ourselves one of the best 3-and-D small forward wings in the league, and we get one of the best shooting big men in the league. There's a lot of other trades also that caught my eye. One would be this one right here, but again, I believe the one with the New York Knicks is the best for our future, and I think that is the one we are going to be pulling off. So let's go ahead. Where did it go? And pull it off. We're going to acquire Karl-Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler's former teammate, and OG Anunoby. So we'll be sending Jimmy Butler to the New York Knicks. I don't know if this trade's going to make the New York Knicks a lot better or what's going to happen there, but it probably will make them better also, and it'll make us better. So it's a win-win for both teams. And now this is what it's looking like. Now there's going to be one more trade we're going to be pulling off before we start simulating. As I said, we're going to be pushing Tyler Hero to be our starting point guard. So we're going to need a starting shooting guard. And I don't want that to be Josh Richardson. So I'm going to make a trade for a different starting shooting guard. Possibly trade away Terry Rozier. But I'll see what trade helps us the best. We also kind of need a backup center, to be honest, because Kevin Love most definitely is not going to be our backup center. Yeah, he's not going to be our backup center. He's 6'8". I don't want him being our backup center. We do have Kel'el Ware, but he's only a 71 overall, and he's still going to be progressing, so we could probably use him next season, but this season we're also going to need a backup center, so we may have two trades actually to pull off. And if you guys do enjoy these rebuilds, make sure to drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. 97% of you are not subscribed to the channel, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let me come up with a trade for our starting shooting guard, and then we'll get right to simulating. So since Tyler Hero is going to be our starting point guard, I'm going to be targeting a shooting guard that's a good defender, and Devin Vassell is an amazing defender. On top of that, he's an amazing three-point shooter. So let's see if they'll accept this trade for Terry Rozier, which I highly doubt they will, but let's see if they have a counteroffer, which they do not. Who can we toss them that has some value? Josh Richardson, I kind of want to keep. That way he could play off of our bench, be our 6th man or 7th man or whatever. We don't really have many players with high value, and I want to keep Hami Hawkes on this team. Haywood Highsmith has 1.5 star value. I don't think this trade's going to happen because we don't have the picks. If we had picks that we could use, we would have been able to pull this trade off. But let me look around for a different trade. When I come across the trade I like, I'll show you. We are targeting a shooting guard that's a good defender and can also shoot the three-pointer. So yeah, I'm going to look around the league and see who we're going to be acquiring. We're back targeting Devin Vassell. I pushed toward Terry Rozier to be a shooting guard. That way his overall goes up and so does his value. Let's see if they accept this trade now. And they give us a counter offer. Let's go. So we are going to be getting Devin Vassell, and they also want to give us Charles Bassey, which I'm totally fine with. Now we have an amazing starting 5. Why do they want to start Josh Richardson over Terry Rozier? This team's coach is crazy. But this is what the starting 5 will be looking like. Terry Rozier, Devin Vassell, OG Anunoby, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Bam Adebayo. Amazing starting 5 we have. As I said, we're rebuilding this team around Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. In my opinion, the Miami Heat should move on from Jimmy Butler and rebuild around Bam and Tyler Hero because they have crazy high potential. And that's the only way I believe this team could win a championship in the future. And they also have Hami Hawkes Jr., who's a young, up-and-coming, I don't know if I could say star, but possibly an all-star. He could be. Now we still need a backup center because Kevin Love is not going to be our backup center for sure. Let me see what we can do there, and we'll start simulating. Sorry for all the trades we had to pull off, but we had to do what we had to do because after trading Jimmy Butler, this team needed some fixing, and we did just that. So we're going to be acquiring Isaiah Jackson from the Indiana Pacers, where we send them Kevin Love and Charles Bassey. Isaiah Jackson is a good offensive player, amazing offensive rebounder, and defender. So yeah, now we acquired ourselves a backup center, and I think we're ready to start simulating. Are we a championship team? I don't know. I guess only time will tell. I don't think we are, but we're not a bad team either. We're a pretty good team in my opinion. So this is what our rotation will be looking like as of right now. And I'll see you guys either at the end of season number 1 or at trade deadline if there's any trades to be made. We're stopped here at the trade deadline and we are playing very well, but there's one trade that I am going to be making at the trade deadline, which is trading away our backup point guard and Josh Richardson for Jose Alvarado, who's an amazing defender and he's a decent three-point shooter. And we got Looney Walker from free agency since we needed to fill up our roster. And we're going to be trading away Looney Walker and Josh Richardson for Jose Alvarado to be our backup point guard. And that's the only trade we are going to be making. And now I'll be seeing you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we're able to win a championship. We're here at the end of this season where Luka Doncic wins MVP, Zachary Risachet wins Rookie of the Year. I got his last name right that time. Amin Thompson wins 6th player, Wemby Depoy. Amin Thompson also wins Most Improved, Trae Young Clutch Player, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year. And we win Executive of the Year. As you guys can see, we won 55 games and lost only 27. So clearly trading away Jimmy Butler worked out in our favor. And we do get Bam Adebayo on All-NBA's second team, which is really nice to see. He was averaging 19 points per game, 12 boards, 5 assists. Holy. A steal and a half and a block and a half per game. And that's about it here, but we do also get Bam on all defensive first teams. Sorry, and that's about it. And we were the first seed in the Eastern Conference. And let's see who we're going up against. So it's a Milwaukee Bucks, Damian Lillard, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, as well as Chris Middleton. We had a chance to get Chris Middleton in a trade, but I passed up on it. I think our team's a better team, but I guess we'll find out right now. I am going to be rebuilding the Milwaukee Bucks probably in my next rebuild. As we all know in real life, so far I believe they've played 4 or 5 games and they're playing horrible. I don't know if it's the coaching staff or the players or what it is, but I'm definitely going to be rebuilding them. Now let me fix up our player minutes and let's get right into the playoffs. So the player minutes have been set. Do I think we're a championship team? We're definitely contenders, but do I think we're going to win it this season? I don't think so. I hope we do, but honestly, there's a lot better teams, I think, but I guess we'll find out right now. We are up 2-0 against the Milwaukee Bucks. Make that 3-0. And now they win game 4 and 5. But we beat them in 6. Okay, I was about to say, are they going to be coming back from a 3-0 lead? Tyler Hero's playing phenomenal, shooting 50% from deep. Devin Vassell is playing good. OG Anunoby's struggling. Yeah, he's definitely struggling. Karl-Anthony Towns is playing phenomenal. So is Bam Adebayo. How's Hami Hakas? Good. How's Jose Alvarado? He's actually playing really good these playoffs. In the regular season, he was playing horrible, but thankfully he's playing good. Same as Haywood Highsmith. He was playing bad during the regular season. I did make him our backup shooting guard. I pushed his position over to be our backup shooting guard because Alec Burks was playing pretty bad. But now we're going up against the Indiana Pacers, who are a pretty good team. Let's see if we're able to defeat them. Game 1, we do lose. We win game 2 and 3. We're up 3-1. They're coming right back by the looks of it, but we beat them in 6. And now we get the New York Knicks. Okay, so we're in the conference finals just like that. And oh my God, here is Jimmy, of course. We're going up against Jimmy Butler and the New York Knicks. Obviously, we made them way better by sending them Jimmy Butler, and now they have Jimmy Butler, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart. This is a pretty stacked team. Do I think we're going to be able to beat them? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Game 1, we do win. Let's go. Bam with the 25-point double-double. Game number 2 is also a win. Okay, this time Tyler Hero led the way with 36 points. How's Jimmy playing? 16. Game 3, we're up 3-0 just like that. Let's go. Cat with a 25-point double-double. That's what I'm talking about. And are we going to sweep the New York Knicks? We are not. But we do gentlemen sweep them. And now we get Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, where he wins Western Conference Finals MVP and our boy Bam Adebayo wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Now this is where things are going to get difficult. We're versing Luka Doncic, Kyrie, and Klay Thompson. Hopefully we're able to defeat them. I think I am going to come up with a coach game plan before we start simulating because I want OG Anunoby on Luka Doncic. That way we have a chance of winning a championship. I honestly did not think we were going to be making it to the finals the first season. Even though we have a pretty stacked starting 5, I still did not think we would make it to the finals in the first season. So this is a win in my books, but obviously a championship is even better. So let me come up with a coach game plan and let's see if we can win that championship. So a coach game plan has been set. We put OG Anunoby on Luka Doncic and Devin Vassell on Kyrie Irving. I think that's a pretty good coach game plan. OG Anunoby is one of the best defenders in the league, and he's the same height and weight as Luka Doncic. So let's see how this plays out. Game number 1 is a loss. Luka Doncic dropped a triple-double. Holy. He didn't shoot the best. So clearly OG Anunoby's defense came in handy, but they still won. They played better defense. They held us to 93 points. Game number 2 is a win. Let's go. Luka Doncic had 34 points. Kyrie 33. They played amazing, but our team played better that game, luckily. Can we go up 2-0? And we do just that. Let's go. OG Anunoby with 30 points, 22 from Bam Adebayo. We held Luka to shooting 5 of 18. That's exactly what we need. But he shot 17 free throws. Holy free throw merchant. That is crazy. A player shooting 17 free throws in a game. Let's see if we can go up 3-1. And we do just that. Let's go. Amazing defense on Luka once again. OG Anunoby is playing phenomenal defense on him by the looks of it. Kyrie's still playing good, but our team is up 3-1. Let's see if we can gentleman sweep them. We cannot. Luka had 43 that game. Perhaps we change some shot tendencies here. We don't really have a number one option on our team. Let me see who's playing good, and I'm going to adjust the shot tendencies. Maybe if we need to, I'm going to double check in case we do. So I adjusted the shot tendencies for Bam Adebayo and Karl-Anthony Towns. They will be shooting more than usual. Let's see if we're able to win a championship in season number 1. I did not even expect us to make the finals, let alone win a championship this first season. But we do have the lead so far. Can we keep it? And it looks like we are going to be winning a championship in the first season. We won by 23 points against the Dallas Mavericks. That is crazy. Tyler Hero, 38 points. Bam Adebayo, 25-point double-double. Devin Vassell, 17, 15-point double-double from Cat. Let's see how Luka played. Our defense on Luka was phenomenal. OG Anunoby played amazing defense on him. That's the only reason I believe we won this championship. Let's see who's going to be the finals MVP, and it is Bam Adebayo. Let's go. Let's see the player stats for the finals, how our team played. This was for the playoffs in general, as you guys can see. And now let's see for the finals. So Tyler Hero led the way in scoring, 22 points per game, 22 points per game from Bam Adebayo, 15.5 from OG, 15 from Cat, 14 from Devin Vassell, and then the rest of the team. I want to see how Luka played, because our defense on him was phenomenal. He played really well. Okay, that's for the whole playoffs. Let's go to the NBA Finals. So yeah, OG Anunoby had him shooting 42% from the field. That's a big reason why we won this championship, and Clay was shooting 35% from the field. So Kyrie was trying to win it all by himself, basically, but luckily our defense came in clutch and helped us secure a championship. The first season without Jimmy Butler. Jimmy must be pissed. But in my opinion, they need to move on from Jimmy Butler, send him to a different team. That way the Miami Heat could start to rebuild around Bam and Tyler Hero. That's what I would do at least. Let's see if we could win another championship. So we don't have any NBA picks, but what we are going to be doing is trading away Jose Alvarado and this guy right here, Carlo Matkove. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but I believe we acquired him in a trade, probably for Jose Alvarado, I think. I don't remember exactly, but we're going to be sending away Jose Alvarado and him for the 11th overall pick. The Atlanta Hawks are down to make this trade. And the reason we're going to be doing that is to acquire ourselves a backup point guard, because Jose Alvarado is not a good backup point guard. Defensively, he's amazing, and in real life, he's an amazing backup point guard. But in 2K simulation, he's horrible. As you guys can see, he shot 27% from the three-point line somehow, and he has an 82 three-point shot. So I don't understand why he's shooting so horrible, but we're going to go ahead and pull this trade off for the 11th pick. And now we acquire ourselves a lottery pick. Let's go. And now I'll show you guys who we're going to be selecting with 11th overall pick. So we're here at the NBA draft, and who I want to be targeting is either Nolan Traore, who has Hall of Fame Tony Parker, but I doubt we're going to be able to get him since we do have the 11th overall pick, and he's projected to go at 5. We can try going for Bogey Fland. If we're not able to get either of those two, Dylan Harper, I don't think we can get BG Edgecombe either. If we can't get any of those four, We're gonna go for Trey Johnson, who could be an amazing backup point guard. He's an amazing 3-point shooter. There was another one, Jaleel Bethia, who's also an amazing 3-point shooter and could be an amazing backup point guard. So let's see who we're gonna be able to get. Pick number 1, the Brooklyn Nets select Cooper Flagg. Pick number 2, Ace Bailey goes to the Portland Trailblazers, the Detroit Pistons. Let's see who they're gonna select. They're making a trade. Okay, for who? Oh my god, I pressed A and didn't get to see who the trade was for, but I'm guessing it was for Colin Sexton or Lauri Markkanen. And they take Dylan Harper. BJ Edgecombe's gone. Please, no more guards. We need some guards. Okay, good. They took a center. Hugo Gonzalez we didn't want. We don't want him. Nolan Traore's gone. And they take a center. Let's go. So we have options. We can get Trey Johnson, who I initially wanted. We can also get Bogey Fland, who seems to be a pretty good point guard, but I think Trey Johnson will be the better pick. He has a C+ overall, and Dwayne Wade Hall of Fame. Okay, let's go. Hall of Fame Tony Parker. I think if we get Trey Johnson, push him over to point guard, that will be phenomenal. Obviously he has Dwayne Wade Hall of Fame, which is insane. So I think we're gonna go ahead and select our boy Trey Johnson. Let's do it. There we go. That's our NBA draft pick, and that's it. Now I'll see you guys at free agency. We got lucky with that pick. We basically traded Jose Alvarado for Trey Johnson, an up-and-coming star in my opinion. So we're going to try running back with the same exact team since we do have all of our good players locked up on contracts. We are going to pick up the team option on Jaime Jaquez Jr., and we have no qualifying offers to extend. And do we have anyone to bring back? We do not. So we're perfectly set with the team we have. I am just going to fill up the roster and probably acquire a backup shooting guard, possibly. I don't know. Actually, now we have Trey Johnson, so I don't think we really need to do that. But yeah, I think I'm going to trade these extra players on our team for picks. Like this guy, I'm going to trade away Victor Oladipo for a pick, and then that's about it. And then I'm going to fill out the rest of our roster, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. Hopefully, Kel'el Ware progresses up to like a 77. That way we could play him this coming season. But I guess we'll see how that plays out. I do have progression set at 60. That way the players progress quicker than usual. But we'll see how fast he progresses. I acquired Trey Lyles and Karis LeVert in free agency, and we're going to be trading both of them away for Kyle Anderson and a first-round pick from the Golden State Warriors. Kyle Anderson is an amazing playmaker and defender, and that's the reason we're going to be trading for him. He could help facilitate on our bench unit. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull this trade off, and that's the only other move I'm going to be making this off season. So now I'll be seeing you guys at the start of season number 2. No more trades to be made. So at the end of this season, Luka Doncic wins MVP, Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year with the Brooklyn Nets, Amin Thompson wins 6th Player of the Year, Depoy goes to Wemby once again, Bones Highland Most Improved, Jason Tatum Clutch Player, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year, and we win Executive of the Year. As you guys can see, we won 63 games and lost only 19. I believe our record last year was 50-something wins, so we were a lot better this season, luckily. Let's see if we get any players on All NBA, and we do not. Okay, what about All Defensive Team? We do get Bam Adebayo. His points per game were lower than the previous season, but that's understandable. And of course, we were the first seed, and we're going up against the Boston Celtics in the first round. I don't know how the Boston Celtics are always play-in team when they're so stacked. 2K simulation, Boston Celtics are horrible for some reason. Until they get in the playoffs, then they decided to turn it up a notch. Mike Conley is also on this team. Let me guess, he signed a minimum contract. Okay, no, he was traded to the Boston Celtics. And they also got Jalen Smith. So this team's bench is actually really good now. They traded Peyton Pritchard for Mike Conley from the looks of it. Let me show you guys the player stats for our team. This season, Tyler Hero took a big leap in points per game, averaging 25.5 points per game, 18 from Devin Vassell, 18 from Bam Adebayo, 17 from Karl-Anthony Towns, 11.5 from Jaime Jaquez, who also played a lot better than the previous season, shooting almost 40% from deep. OG Anunoby, for some reason, did not play as well as the previous season, as you guys can see. His 3-point, the previous season was 39%. Now it's less than 33%, which kind of sucks. Hopefully he's playing good in the playoffs. That's all that matters. Trey Johnson, our rookie, played phenomenal. And then we started playing Khalil Ware instead of Isaiah Jackson. And the reason is his 3-point shooting is amazing. And I like the addition of him on this team. We subbed him in halfway through the season and he made 44 3-pointers. Kyle Anderson, amazing playmaker for us off the bench and defender. And now let me fix up our player minutes and hopefully we're able to get to the finals once again. So the player minutes have been set. Let's see if we're able to defeat the Boston Celtics. Hopefully we're able to, but obviously Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, well, this whole team is phenomenal. So I don't know if we're going to be able to, but let's see. Game 1 is a win. As is game 2, we lose game 3, we win game 4, we're up 3-1, and we gentlemen sweep the Boston Celtics just like that. Let's go. Tyler Hero's averaging 32 points per game, Devin Vassell 20, OG Anunoby's playing phenomenal, thank God he turned it up a notch in the playoffs. Cat is playing all right, his efficiency has took a dip, but I think he'll come back around. Jaime Jaquez is playing good. Everyone's playing good so far. Let's keep this up and we may just win another championship. And now we're going up. Okay, so they don't... Oh my God. They really brought DeJounte Murray back. Let me guess. They traded Trae Young for DeJounte Murray. 2K simulation is insane. Why would they do that? Let's see where the New Orleans Pelicans are. They did not even make the playoffs. But let me guess, they somehow ended up with Trae Young. Let's see. Where are they? Right here. And yeah, they ended up with Trae Young, but still couldn't make the playoffs. That is crazy. So the Atlanta Hawks decided to switch things up, and I guess it worked. They are in the playoffs. They have Dyson Daniels as their point guard, but I think we should be able to defeat this team. In real life, the Atlanta Hawks so far have been playing phenomenal. Dyson Daniels is a big reason for that. His defense is phenomenal. Him and Trae Young as the Atlanta Hawks guards is a phenomenal duo. Dyson Daniel helps with defense, and then Trae Young is obviously one of the best offensive players in the league. We are up 2-0, 3-0, and it's a sweep. And now we get the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Haliburton, and Pascal Siakam. They have the exact same team. Tyrese Haliburton has been playing so bad in real life for some reason. I think him and Andrew Nembhard cannot coexist with each other. They both need the ball, in my opinion. Andrew Nembhard needs the ball way too much, and that affects the way Tyrese Haliburton plays, because as we know, he's a 10+ assists per game type of player, which means he needs the ball in his hands. He's the offense. But Andrew Nembhard and him don't really coexist with each other. Andrew Nembhard's a good defender, but in real life, they should insert Benedict Mathurin in the starting lineup, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can defeat them. Game 1 is a win, as is 2. We're up 3-0, and that's another sweep against the Indiana Pacers. And now we get Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves, where Anthony Edwards wins Western Conference Finals MVP and Bam Adebayo wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Are we going to be winning another championship back-to-back? That would be insane. They do have Rob Dillingham as their starting point guard. Let's see how things go. Game 1 is a loss. Perhaps we should come up with a coach game plan before we rush into this. We should put OG Anunoby on Anthony Edwards, and I'm going to do just that because I do not want to risk losing a championship after making it all the way to the finals. So we came up with a coach game plan. Let's see if that's going to work. We'll be jumping into Simcast for the last few games, and hopefully we're able to win ourselves another championship. So far we do have the lead, but they snatch it right back. They are up by 3 minutes remaining. 1 point game, 40 seconds. Let's jump in and see if we can acquire ourselves a win. Who's at the line? Let me fix up our rotation. So I want to sub out Hami Hakas for OG Anunoby. And yep, that looks perfect. Let's see how our team's playing so far. Cat is leading the way. OG has played all right. Tyler Hero has played horrible this game, but hopefully he could start playing better the next few games. How's Ant playing? Anthony Edwards is unstoppable, even with the defense we have on him. But hopefully we could still come back from this and win this game. Jaden McDaniels is at the line where he makes his first free throw. Let me change coach settings here quickly and put this on manual. There we go. Hopefully he misses a free throw, please. Yes, let's go. He misses one free throw, and that's all we need. Oh yeah, that was like an open shot, but we missed. Oh no. That was literally an open shot and I missed. I'm horrible. Oh, no, no. Yes. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, let's go, buddy. 3-pointer to tie the game up. OG Anunoby with the 3-pointer. Now, we cannot allow this man here to score. I know what he's going to try doing, but we can't allow it. Oh, no. Yes! Let's go! We win the game by 1 point. I'll see you guys in the next game. I am so dumb I did not even have a coach game plan set. I thought I came up with the coach game plan, but clearly I didn't. Luckily we were able to win that game after jumping in by just 1 point, but now I fixed up the coach game plan, and we have Devin Vassell guarding Anthony Edwards, and OG guarding Julius Randle, Bam Adebayo guarding Naz Reid. If we do end up losing another game, I'm going to switch OG and put OG on Anthony Edwards. I think that should slow down Ant if Devin Vassell can't, but let's see if this coach game plan is going to work out in our favor. And so far, we do have the lead, not by much. They are pushing back. We're up by 1, 5 minutes remaining. We're up by 1 with 1 minute remaining. Let's slow this down here. They're up by 3. We're up by 1. We're up by 2. 17 seconds. Let's jump in here and hopefully win the game. All we need is one defensive stop. So let's put out our best defensive lineup we can possibly think of. We're going to switch out Tyler Hero for OG Anunoby and put OG Anunoby as our small forward. Hami Hakas, Devin Vassell. And yeah, that's a pretty good defensive coach game plan, in my opinion. So let's... Oh god, I called a violation. I thought we had a timeout remaining, but we didn't. Now they get a free throw and the ball. That's so unfair. I don't know why I never look. Thank god he missed that. I don't know why I never look at how many timeouts we have left. I'm so dumb. But luckily Anthony Edwards choked that free throw there. Now all we need is a defensive stop. Let's see if we can get just that. They're going to try hitting a 3 in my opinion, I believe. Oh no. So they tie the game up. We're going to run for a 2-pointer here. Let's see if we can do it. Please. Oh my god, we're going to overtime. So I'll see you guys at the end of overtime. I'm going to sim until there's like 1 minute remaining in overtime. All right, I jumped in. 32 seconds remaining. I tried hitting a 3-pointer, but the bar is not showing up when I shoot. So we're going to have to go for layups here. Because when I try shooting, the excellent bar is not showing up for some reason. It seems to have glitched. So we're going to have to hit all layups or dunks now, which kind of sucks. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is for some reason, and we can't hit a 3-pointer now. So yeah, our team, holy, Tyler Hero has 46 points. Ant has 35. We need a defensive stop. We're up by 1, 25 seconds remaining. And again, we can't hit a three-pointer, which sucks. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. I tried hitting a three and I missed. I could have probably got it if the bar was there, but yeah, and if I hit that, we would have been up by an extra 3 points now, where we're only up by a 1. Hopefully we can get a defensive stop here and yeah, let's see how things play out. We cannot let Ant-Man score on us. Oh yeah, we got the block on them, and they're going to keep fouling. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Tyler Hero's like a 90% free throw shooter, so we'll run with him. They're going to intentionally foul us. Luckily, we were able to waste a few seconds. Now there's only 8 seconds remaining. And the best part of that is they have no more timeouts remaining since they decided to call 2 back-to-back timeouts for some reason. Let's see if the bar shows now. Okay, so now the bar showed luckily, but when I tried hitting a three-pointer, it did not show and I missed it. Okay, yes, let's go. So we're up by 3, 8 seconds remaining. They're giving it to Rob Dillingham. Are you serious? Okay, that's a miss. And yep, we win the game. I'll see you guys in the next game. Let's go. We win by 3 points. You guys are probably wondering why I'm jumping in. It's just because this is the last season. This video is only going to be a 2-season rebuild for fun. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty short video. That's why I'm jumping in. It'll be fun to play. Plus, it won't really make the video too much longer. I am going to be making most of the up-and-coming rebuilds longer. What I'm going to start doing is, instead of making trades the first season, I'm going to run with the regular team for 1 year, or maybe make one trade if we really have to the first year and run with the regular team and see how the first season plays out, and then start making trades from the second season. That's going to be the goal for the next for all the next videos that I do. But let's see if we can get up on the Minnesota Timberwolves 3-1. So far, we do have the lead. They're pushing back. We're up by 6. Please do not come back. We're up by 5, 2 minutes remaining. And it looks like they are pushing back, but we win by 6 points. Let's go. Tyler Hero with 36, 29 from Vassell, 23 from Cat. And seems like our defense is working, but they're still playing really well. Our offense is just better. Let's see if we can get a gentleman sweep on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far, it's a really close game, back and forth game, but we do run away with it a little bit in the third period, and it looks like the Miami Heat, without Jimmy Butler, win 2 championships back-to-back with Tyler Hero as their number 1 option. Tyler Hero, in my opinion, should be the Miami Heat's number 1 option, and they should trade Jimmy Butler. That's my honest opinion. Jimmy Butler's 35. He should go to a team that's contending. That way he could possibly win himself a championship. But I don't know what the Miami Heat are going to be doing. And I think, honestly, they're going to be trading away Jimmy Butler. And our defense was amazing on Julius Randle. Let's go. Let's see who wins Finals MVP. And it's our boy, Tyler Hero. Let's go. So let's see the player stats for the finals. Tyler Hero, 28, 20 from Cat, 19 from Devin Vassell, 16 from Bam, 12.5 from OG, and then the rest of the team. This was a really fun rebuild. Getting rid of Jimmy Butler and rebuilding this team around Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo clearly worked. I did not think we were going to win a championship in the first season whatsoever, but we did. And yeah, again, my opinion is they should rebuild around Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. They're both young and they're both in their primes or still about to be in their primes. Like Tyler Hero's still about to be in his prime when he's 26, 27. Bam is already in his prime playing amazing. So that's my honest opinion on what they should do, but the rest is obviously up to the Miami Heat. I know this was a short video. The next few videos I will be making a few, like 3-4 seasons long. I'm going to start to make the up and coming videos longer than usual, not time wise, but season wise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new. Comment down below what team you guys would like me to rebuild next. I'm thinking to rebuild the Milwaukee Bucks, but comment down your suggestions and I'll try to make that rebuild happen. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Dragon, and I'm out. Peace.